Hello everyone, this is my new YouTube channel, so I'm gonna try and start with something easy, so please don't criticize if there is anything wrong with it or you don't find it as appealing as other videos. In this video I'm gonna try and present a Vostok automatic watch that I have recently bought, and I'm just gonna make a short presentation of the watch with a short description, and also I will try in this video and show you guys the easiest way to adjust the date on those watches, because as we are all well aware, there are some issues with those let's call them that way. People do struggle to adjust the times on these ones, and the date mostly, because there is a trick that you can find on the old watches as well, watches from the 80s, watches from 70s on Timex mostly as well. It's a bit difficult to do that, not the most comfortable thing to do. So I'm gonna start with a short description of this one. This watch cost me about $70 or $80, shipped straight away from Russia. I have changed the strap for it with this one. It's more comfortable. The original one is a bit I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it was a boring, not the highest quality strap. So this one's not a huge quality either, it does feel comfortable. Now let me start with the fact that the money that you pay for those watches, it's unbelievable for watch you get. Like literally there is no other watch out there with identity as a Vostok is that gives you this. So you may find cheap watches like I don't know, Homage or Chinese watches and things like that with automatic mechanism as well, but nobody would guarantee for them and nobody will know them, and I'm not sure how well you will feel wearing a cheap watch knowing that it's cheap as well and it's got no name or brand on it. So if you want something that's original and cheap, you can't go wrong with Vostok watches. Now you can find them out there in so many forms and shapes and colors that there is a huge variety for you to choose from. Now this is one I have. I do have others as well. I will try to present them in different videos. It's an automatic watch that keeps great time. It's a Vostok Amphibia. From what I understood and I was reading around, apparently they are very good for diving as well, so it wouldn't be any problem, although they not appear to be, you know, the more sturdy ones or indestructible. This rotating bezel is not unidirectional, so you can go whichever way you want with it. Some people don't like that or find it like it's something wrong or damaged, but apparently that's what Vostok design came out with, and they are very decent and very good for diving as well. As you can hear, there are no clicks as well in this one, just the normal rotating left and right, however you would like to wear it on your hand. Now let me remove it from my wrist and try and show you in a close-up how to adjust the date. Also, the back of it looks something like that. It's quite nice and decent. That's a side look of the bezel with the dome glass, which is not, let's say, the most brilliant out there. There is also some lume in the watch. They are very, very tiny, although they do a decent job. So once you charge it, it will not last a huge amount of time, but there is a lume in there and it does work. So let me show you now. The crown is screw. So let's try and unscrew it. Now, as you can see now, some people think it's broken or anything. Sometimes they try to send the watches back. Now that's the Vostok design. This is very loose, and apparently it's meant to, like that, to protect your watch and to protect the longevity of the stem inside the watch. So what I will do now, if you pull it, yeah, it will allow you to adjust the time. Now you'll notice, see, That's what I was talking about. This is how it looks like, and for some people it it seems wrong, although that's the way they have been built. Now this watch does not have any double click or one click as you are usually used to adjust the dates on various watches. Now this one has only one way to do it. So what you'll have to do, you go around until you're gonna go to around 12 o'clock, and you should hear a click, and that was the click. I don't know if you've heard it, probably you haven't heard it because it's a bit noisy in here in my tiny workplace. So what you do after you heard the click, you go back for a bit, yeah, and then you go back forward. Heard the click, and then you go backwards again. Right, I do apologize that, guys, it was a short break, someone was ringing at the door. So what you have to do again, so you go back. I'm not sure exactly, on my Timex you had to go quite a long way back until you could change the date, and then you go back to around 12 o'clock, and this time it didn't click, so you have to go a bit more. Let me go one more time. You should feel it when you change it. You should feel the click when the date is changing. Let's go until the date will be changing again. I think that was it. No? No. Let's carry on a bit more. That was it. So it clicked, and then you go back. I'm gonna go this time to until around, I don't know, 8 o'clock, say 7, 8 o'clock, and then back forward. And it changes again. So that's around 5 minutes past 12. So go backwards again to around 7 o'clock. Then we go forward, and you should see roughly at about 12 o'clock the day changing again. That's it. See, so that's the way, guys. Once again, you do go around until the date changes, and once the date has changed, then you go backwards to around 7 o'clock and back forwards. I know it's not the easiest way, not too many people appreciate that. It takes a bit of time to adjust it, but at the end of the day, I would say this is a brilliant watch, and it's well worth the $80 that you would pay for it. It's a diver watch as well. You've got some tradition, some history with the Vostok watches, some Russian tanks, how people love to call those watches. So that was it for today, guys. If you do enjoy this video, please like, share, appreciate. Also, you can subscribe to my channel. This is just the first video of many to come, in which I will try to blend in some gaming alongside my passion for watches. I have in my collection about over 40 watches. I'm gonna try and present all of them. Maybe this is gonna be helpful for some of you guys out there that didn't know how they look like, or they weren't sure to buy it or not. I'm just gonna try and keep an objective view upon all the items that I review. It's not gonna be, everything's gonna be just my honest opinion. I'm not gonna try to, put any favorites out there or commercials or things like that. So those are just my opinion. That will be about my watches and whatever other watches I will buy in time. So this for today was the Vostok Amphibia. I think it's a 2018 model. I'm not sure about that. I might be wrong. You can find this on a blue dial as well. This is the brown one that I like. Also, a thing to mention about the Vostok is that they are highly and very good for customizing. So you'll find plenty of parts out there, and you can change the bezel quite easily. You can change the aspects of it, even dials if you're good with watches. So they are very good for custom things if you're looking into spending some time on that. So that would be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. It's just an amateur video. And goodbye and have a good day.